Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video, and in this video today I'm just going to be talking about loads of different things. Probably as you already seen from the title, new team, what's been happening for the last week and a half, because I haven't uploaded a single YouTube video, I haven't streamed at all. I kind of just been avoiding kind of like any sort of interaction with like the Halo community at all, just because I've been trying to deal with everything. So as you probably may have already seen, we are no longer part of Epsilon Esports. I'm actually going to announce today that I'm no longer with Buck 57 or Buck 20. We've moved on to different rosters. I'm going to explain a bit more into that, but just from the start, anyone doesn't know, I am a competitive Halo player. I technically achieved pro status, even though pro at the World Championships last year, which was in LA. I'm sure if you guys had watched my streams, or half will know, but just we went to Worlds as Epsilon Esports, and we came out with the top 8, which is the highest place in Europe. Oh my god, highest placing any other European teams actually got a major international event, which was a huge achievement. But yeah, as I said before, I am no longer part of Epsilon Esports. Like any of the former roster, any of myself, Snipe Drone, both the Bucks and Flames, we are no longer part of Epsilon Esports. We've all gone our different ways with our different teams. So actually just going to announce my new roster, which is myself, Snipe Drone, so I'm still with Mike. Yeah, I'm sure some people will understand what yeah means. And then we've also started teaming with 2Foxy and Chalky, both members of the Infused roster that beat us at the European Regionals, and also the Infused who at Worlds as well, won top 16. And then we've also got Coach Xavi, who was the coach of Infused anyway. That's our new roster. We haven't got any organization, any new team name or anything like that. I think we're currently waiting on a couple more contracts from the Infused side. I'm not going to talk into that because obviously that's not really for the public. But as for org or team name, we're just going to like TBA or TBC until something comes up. But obviously that's going to be our new roster leading up to the Halo Pro League in Europe. Obviously when we were with Epsilon we had the automatic placement similar to what CLG had, but that's been voided obviously because the roster split. So we'll be playing in the, hopefully, I'm not sure, I think it's getting confirmed today or tomorrow, but we will be playing in the first online qualifier for the Halo Pro League, which is going to be on the 8th of May, same time as the LAN in Burbank for NA. So make sure you tune into that. I'll be streaming that one most likely. But yeah, I just want to announce the new roster. I just wanted to say as well, like the decision. I think some people were questioning my decision for leaving the Bucks and joining this newer team. And I literally I had so many nights I was up just like I couldn't sleep because of the decision, because there's so much more to it. Originally people just thought Mike left us and left me with the Bucks. That wasn't actually, well, technically it was, but myself, Alex, and Will and Dan were like thinking of dropping Mike for like ever since after the Worlds. Just we didn't seem to click or anything like that. But then Mike made a decision. Mike came to us and said that he wanted to leave, which is fair enough. Obviously, we were scouting around without mentioning Mike, so it was kind of us being scumbags in a way. But then you kind of have to like. It's weird changing teams. Changing rosters is really, really strange. But then, so we were looking towards other players, picking up like players like 2Foxy, which we talked to 2Foxy and Perry wanted to team with Chalky, which is understandable. And then obviously Mike left us and then joined them too. So they were a team of 3, we were a team of 3, and we kind of like, they wanted me. So 2Foxy, Chalky, and Mike wanted me, and then myself, both the Buck twins wanted 2Foxy. So we were sort of like, there was just endless talks of who wanted to join who. I think each of us, like myself, I saw aspects in the team I'm currently on, like I didn't like, and then 2Foxy saw aspects of the team with myself and the Bucks that he didn't like. So the conversation was going on, and we just like, it just finally come to the outcome where I decided to join their team. There's a lot of like other stuff that I can't necessarily say just due to respect to the Bucks that they had to offer, and I'm sure you may find out in the future or anything like that, but I'm not going to mention any of that information because that's that's between us at the moment. But yeah, there was loads of things that wanted me to stay with the Bucks. The amount of respect and just how much I love the Bucks realistically, because they were such big role models to me. They keep competing since they're 16. They're both, I think, 23 now. Full-time jobs, and they're still managing to compete in Halo. And obviously for the last year, they've been a full-time job, a 9 to 5 job, and still managing to come home and practice. And we were still managing to place the highest in Europe. So you got to give a lot of respect to Will and Alex for doing that. And I look forward to hopefully team with them again in the future, because I had such a I got on so well with both of them, and it really I'm kind of I don't know, I'm feeling regretful that I'm not teaming with them anymore. But then I'd be regretful if I didn't take on this team that I'm currently with. Literally, there's so much going on in my head with this. I don't even know if any of this is making sense. Basically, when I made my new team decision, I was sitting there thinking, whatever decision I make, I'm going to regret not taking the other one. So if I stayed with the Bucks, I would regret not teaming with 2Foxy, Chalky, and Mike. Or if I team, obviously in the situation I'm currently in, where I'm teaming with 2Foxy, Chalky, and Snydron, I'm going to regret not teaming with the Bucks. And I do regret not teaming with the Bucks, because those guys are just role models and just insanely good guys, And then also Flames, another thing. So Flames, our coach, if anyone doesn't know, he coached us through Gfinity, basically for our run to Halo World Championships 2016. 2016, but some of it was 2015. He coached us all the way through, and he coached us all the way to top 8. So I kind of guided not to be with Dan anymore, because Dan is a coach. But we also, obviously, like I said, we've got Javi, who's another coach. But Dan has actually got so anyone doesn't know, actually, Dan Flames, he used to be a competitive player. He's been playing for however long. But then he decided to coach for the run up to Halo World Championships, because none of the team situations were just, it was European Halo, basically. It just went to crap. And then, so Dan does compete, and Dan's gone back to competing now, which is awesome. And his new squad is such a good squad. For anyone who doesn't know, it's obviously him, Flames, Lunny, Christola, and Vex. These are all maybe players that you may not recognize, especially if anyone from the NA scene, but these guys are actually pretty good players. We've been scrimming the last couple of nights, and they have been performing better than any of us had thought they would be. They are Lunny's not necessarily a young gun, because you guys saw Lunny at Worlds, but Christola and Vex. Christola's first LAN was the I-Series LAN. I don't know if you guys saw that one, the one basically our last tournament, but he performed really well. And Vex is very, very well, very, very good player as well. So I look forward to competing against them. I'm sure they'll be in the Pro League and stuff like that, but the last week and a half has been very confusing, and I can't even explain the last week. It's been kind of stressful, because obviously there's not even who you're teaming with, there's orgs and stuff like that, and obviously trying to sort out the stuff with Epsilon. I think for a while now we've been kind of not really wanting to, wanting to part ways with Epsilon. There was a couple of stuff, happened at Worlds with some of the managers and stuff like that. That doesn't, I don't need to go into detail on that. Epsilon as an org was so good. They picked us up January last year, and it was just ever since then. First event we went to the French LAN, we won that one. So we started with Epsilon with a win, and we ended with Epsilon with a win by winning the I-57, the most recent LAN event. And I just want to thank Epsilon for such, for looking after us for a year and a half. They gave us, we've been getting Red Bull every month. We've got jerseys, we've got the clothing, scuffs, everything, all their sponsors, the chairs. They looked after us very well, and I have a lot of respect for the guys in Epsilon, especially Neil. If anyone doesn't know, Epsilon Grumpy Gamer. So look, I'm about to cry. Epsilon Grumpy Gamer treated us so well. He was the main guy that we talked to, and we had forever many, many laughs. It's funny, I managed to meet up with him for the first time at our last event with Epsilon, but you're on there. I look forward to seeing what team Epsilon pick up. I can see there's quite a few teams that they should be looking at that will be good for them as an org. But yeah, we're going to be looking. So currently, I don't want to say too much, but yeah, Chalky and 2Foxy are currently still infused. Their old roster, they're still contracted to them, so we're trying to work around that. We're trying to see what happens, but yeah, we're trying to look at other big orgs and stuff like that. But I don't think that'll happen for a couple of months, at least till the Pro League starts, which I believe is in July, if I'm not mistaken. So that's gonna be a while away. But yeah, guys, I think I covered everything I wanted today. Yeah, I will be back uploading YouTube videos. It's a new, actually today's the reset actually in a couple of hours, maybe even happen now. So I will think of some new YouTube series to carry on with. And stuff like that, so we'll get back to uploading. I will get back to streaming. Streaming's going to start again, streaming Scrim, streaming practice, streaming the Pro League. I'm not sure what's the rules around that. But yeah, I'll be getting back to, you know, all of that stuff, everything. Everything, I'll be getting back to doing it. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to cover all what's happened over the last week, try and explain some of it to you guys, especially some of the more North American community, because they don't really see a lot of what happens in Europe. But yeah, basically, new roster, myself, Snipe Drone, 2Foxy, and Chalky with Coach Xavi, and we'll be looking to compete and win the European Pro League, as well as win Worlds now, as well as achieving a lot better than what we did this year with Epsilon at Worlds, so definitely get higher than top 8. But yeah, I hope you guys continue watching my run. I know some of you guys are fans of Epsilon, so I hope any of you guys who are fans of Epsilon either continue following me as a player, you know, myself and Mike as a team, or, you know, continue watching European Halo, anything like that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.